So for Fairy Tale 431 and 432, we get a double chapter, which is pretty cool. We get a new double chapter next week. So the whole premise about these two chapters is that, you see the amount of, growth and progression, every Fairy Tale character has made with training and fighting hard. You see Erza kicking ass. You see Lucy trying to, do something pretty badass actually with that whole new changing of her magic. Same thing with his other, that other cow thing. Whatever, that doesn't matter. Anywho, so we see that that there's this other avatar that actually can make clones with different personalities, which is pretty cool. But not really cool because they look pretty annoying. And she has all these weird personalities, she has all these different personalities that are angry, happy, sad, or something like that. Which is, it's funny because you get a little joke. It means that apparently she might have had a thing for Gray, and we get a kick out of that. A little bit of comedy from Hiro Mashima, or whatever the guy's name is. I don't know if I'm actually murdering the name right. I need to see if I'm saying it right. Whatever. Anywho, we see that there's this, at the end of chapter 432, there's this priest whose name is Arlok, and he says when it Katsugani, something like that, shakes the earth, that is when the purification begins. Now, what exactly is that? Is that some kind of magic he's trying to make? I mean, this guy looks pretty crazy. He's behind of a mask that looks pretty metallic, and there's smoke coming out. Dude reminds me a little bit of Darth Vader in a sense like that, kind of like a, hey, I got something up my sleeve, but still, you never know. So it's pretty much a chapter of everybody kicking ass. You see a lot of people of Avatar getting their ass kicked, especially the soldiers, which honestly I don't know why they have them there. I mean, if you think about it, why are these idiots putting, soldiers who are average and probably don't have much strength against, wizards? Makes no sense, but whatever, that's every generic story you ever think about it. But long story short, we get a pretty good chapter of, everybody owning everybody. We get Juvia reuniting with Gray, and they both strip, which is pretty funny because I guess they too have been training. Maybe it's a new kind of thing. I mean, ice and water, that's a perfectly good match magic. So I guess you could say Juvia throws out water, and then Gray, freezes it. So that's pretty interesting. And then from there, you get what's the other girl's name? Oh man, I'm like having a brain fart. The girl who's a dragon slayer throws in. Damn, I don't remember her name, but she's blue hair. Anywho, her and the other girl, Charla, whatever you want to call her, they've both been training actually, so that's pretty good. I guess she's learning more stuff about her dragon slaying magic, and trying to be able to complement her with everything else. So that's a little pretty cool thing. But other than that, these two chapters have been pretty cool. We get another, again, like I said, we get another double chapter, which is pretty good. More like 40 pages to read, which makes it feel like an episode if you tell me, like a full-on episode. So I really appreciated that the author or artist making this is actually busting his ass off making 2 chapters a week, because it's a pretty big hassle when you have you and his other aides trying to help out draw this as soon as possible for the next publishing. So I appreciate that. And it's called dedication. Other than that, I give this chapter at least a solid 9 out of 10. I would give it a 10, but we didn't get that much plot. I mean, not plot, but more progression about what this priest wants to do. But we do know, we get a little hint that something big that will shake the earth will happen, and that's when the purification begins. So hopefully when we get that, we'll have a kick out of what's their really premise of trying to get Zareth back or any of that, because they look like little cocksuckers for Zareth. But whatever, they're a bunch of fangirls except for the priest, Arlok the priest, which I would love to get a little bit more background information about Arlok. He looks like this kind of a vengeful or revenge type of person. Maybe he's had like a past about doing something with Zareth, or some kind of peer, mentor, not a mentor, but I mean, whatever happens. I mean, the guy even said that somehow he predicted that this was all gonna happen. I mean, does this guy have some kind of secret thing up his sleeve that he can see through the future or something? I mean, he is a priest, so we'll see what's up. But other than that, I guess that's pretty much it for this chapter review, and I guess I'll see you guys later.